Welcome friends sa aming episode 4 of Life Period. Life Period. At kung napapansin nyo, dati life lang sinasabi namin, ngayon period na. Kasi gusto namin yung medyo may punch. Kaya yun, Life Period. And it is Love Month, February. And by at the time of this recording, it is
a day after
Valentine's February 15. So I hope you were able to spend a good Valentine's Day with your loved ones, and of course Ash Wednesday din siya. So I hope you had a blessed Ash Wednesday. And for those who follow Lent, yan guys, believe in you, it's for the Lord, diba? Anyway, so bakit nga ba ito yung topic? Feeling love. Kasi nga, we're thinking of a topic that siguro
hindi lang for lovers.
Hindi. It's more of honoring love since love month siya. Pero, namin yung parang Valentine's Day topic, no? Kasi, baduy.
Hindi naman sa baduy, pero it's...
Basta, Valentine's.
It should be celebrated naman na... Hindi naman dapat lang i-celebrate yung ng couple, di ba?
Oo nga, it's not about that.
Yeah.
Hindi naman yung sa Valentine's. Ang sinasabi ko lang is, we decided not to talk about Valentine's Day per se. Kasi love is a universal language. And aside from it being about couples, iba-iba klaseng pagmamahal yan. So, the episode for today is titled Feeling Love. And we're going to be talking about all the kinds of love that we feel or that we've been feeling or we've experienced in our lives.
Yeah.
Diba? So, iba-ibang sources yan. Before we talk about that, again, gusto ko lang sabihin, hello, Vamos. Sana all. May sponsor mo naman sana all na Vamos yan.
Cab.
Hindi. So, I wanna go back lang. Kasi, the way that we love is each person has a different way of loving you. Pero, lahat yan kasi it comes from a source. Di ba? It comes from a source. Parang puno yan na nagaling sa ugat. Galing sa ugat yan. And of course, saan pa ba manggagaling yun? Kundi sa pamilya mo. Now, kasi hindi ko sinasabi na lahat. There are, of course, there are those na, let's just call them special families. Di ba? Sometimes you don't choose your families. But again, love is universal and it's also everywhere. Hindi na namin pag-uusapan yung iba't ibang klaseng type ng pamilya, guys. Kasi, for one, I don't think we have the right to talk about it kasi magkakaiba naman talaga yung experience. But, we're going to take it closer to home. And, we're going to be talking about how we learn to love, kung paano kami naturuan or natuto galing sa pamilya namin. Sa source ng pagmamahal namin. I think you should start the storytelling. So, asan ba nagsimula yan? What is the source? Yeah. Paano ba yung... Kasi iba-iba yung portrayal of love sa bawat pamilya, bawat kultura. So, sa inyo ba, how were you able to feel that you were loved? How did they express their love for you? Parents and immediate family.
Immediate family. Okay. Siguro, hindi kasi sila sobrang expressive eh. They, like my mom and my dad, hindi sila expressive na, I love you, ganyan, malambing and all. Siguro, una naisip ko lang is because, iba yung generation nila eh. Kasi nga, ang laki ng age gap. Kuya ko nga lang, saka ang laki ng age gap eh. My mom had me, siguro mga 40s na siya. Si daddy, ganun din. As in, senior moments na talaga sila ngayon. I mean, as in, ang layo nung generation namin.
Right. Wala sa kanila yung parang sasama ko yung anak ko sa playground.
Oo, walang ganon. Hindi ganon. Kumbaga like si mommy. Si mommy kasi active service siya. So, every time, like kahit naman ako nung high school hanggang nagtrabaho na ako before ako ikasal, pinagluluto talaga niya ako ng breakfast, pinagluluto niya ako ng lunch. Dito niya ako ng lunch para pambaon ko. Kay daddy, hindi mo rin siya, they say I love you, but then again, it's not that often na maririnig mo sila everyday. Na sobrang, ganon, kumbaga parang ganon. Pero, lambing-lambing, hindi ganon. Like, mami, bawa, aalis sila, or may special occasion. Si mami na magpre-prepare nun, mula ulo hanggang paa. nakaayos na yun. Susuot na lang ni daddy. Si daddy naman, gift, more on gift giving siya. Na naaalala ko kasi every time na birthday ni mommy, meron siyang regalo kay mommy. May paalahas siya, may ganyan. Kami naman ni kuya, hindi kami rin malambing. Siguro naging close na kami ni kuya kasi nga 11
years.
11 years yung age gap namin, di ba? So, hindi ganun kami ka-tight. Pero siguro na masabi ko na naging close kami, I think, nung before siya mag-graduate ng college. So, sinasama niya na ako kung saan-saan. Natatanda ako noon, every time na may sweldo siya, ang laking pera na ng 100 nun para sa akin. So, every time, binigyan niya ako ng 100 every time na sa sweldo siya. So, ayun. Tapos hindi siya yung hindi siya ma-affirm na, ang galing, ganyan. Meron siya sinasabi, galingan mo, kaya mo yan, ganyan. Pero more on siya sa asar. Maramdaman mo mahal ka niya kasi lagi niya akong inaasar. Hanggang ngayon naman, yung lambing ni kuya sa akin. Kasi yun, ito pa, may naalala ko, was high school back then. Tapos, yung isang classmate ko, si Angeli, natatandaan ko siya. Sabi niya sa akin, siguro proud na proud sa'yo yung parents mo. Kasi nga, maganda yung grades ko and all. Parang ganyan. Siguro proud sa'yo yung mommy tsaka daddy mo. Hindi kasi sila maganon eh. Ang galing mo, anak. Ganyan. Maririnig na ako, sige, ang galing, pagpatuloy mo. Pero yung ang galing naman, anak ko, congratulations, ganyan. Hindi eh. Tapos parang, okay. Tapos nagtampo ako noon. Hindi ko alam ba't ako nagtampo. Tapos may hinihingi ako kay daddy na CD player, maliit. This something. Nadaan ko yata sa iyak, sama ng loob. The following day, binigyan ng pera sa mami, bumili kami. Siguro, yun. Siguro dahil...
Connected ba yung story?
Oo. Gift giving nga.
Hindi, yung unang story, pati yung pagbili ni daddy, connected yun?
Oo, kasi hindi nga siya, sumama loob ko yun, alam ko, umiyak ako noon. Hindi siya masorry. Hindi naman siya sorry, pero hindi ko siya naaalala, nag-sorry siya sa akin kasi nga sumama yung loob ko.
Okay.
So, parang siguro nakita ko ni Kuya umiiyak. Mas parang sabi ni Kuya, hayaan mo lang, ganun talaga sila. Mag-aral ka lang mabuti ganyan. Sa following day or after 2 days, bigyan niya si mommy ng pera para bumili nga ng guns. Ngayon, parang okay. Kasi hindi talaga ako malambing. Alam mo naman yun. Diba? Hindi talaga ako malambing.
Maglalambing lang yan pag feel niya. Pag looking for attention, ganun lang siya. Pag feel niya maglambing. Totoo naman eh.
Wala naman sinabi.
Kasi tingnan mo ako eh.
Sinasabi ko lang naman, yun nga, siguro dahil hindi talaga ako malambing, siguro dahil lang doon. Pero hindi mo naman siguro na-feel na hindi kita love.
Alam mo sabi hindi.
Ikaw naman.
Okay. Siguro sa akin, hindi naman siya sobrang special time family. Pero basically kasi hindi ako lumaki kasama yung mga kapatid ko. We'll get to that later. I was born here sa Philippines pero lumaki ako sa Brunei. Dinala ako from I think 4 years old daw nun. And if I were to describe yung pagmamahal sa akin ng parents ko, when I was in Brunei, unahin ko muna siguro tatay ko. Yung tatay ko kasi gift-giving din. Siya yung madalas nagbibigay sa akin talaga ng regalo. Siya yung unang nagbumili sa akin ng console ko, video game console, which was Nintendo Entertainment System. Siya rin ang bumili ng Game Boy ko. Siya yung bumili ng PlayStation. Basta lahat, binigay niya sa akin. In terms of material things. And hindi naman din siya yung sobrang lambing. Parang, anak, anak. Hindi siya gano'n. Pero you can feel talaga yung pagmamahal niya because he works hard para bumabuhay ka. Basically, that's it. And he's very generous. Hindi lang sa pamilya niya, pati sa mga kaibigan. Yung mom ko, normal kasi sa mga mothers yung
innate
act of
sa kanila.
Innate talaga yung act of service. And my mom kasi, hindi naman siya yung words of affirmation. Hindi siya maganon. Pero she gives time. Time ang binibigay niya. Yun yung love language niya. I remember talagang tinuruan niya ako magbasa. Kasi ako, natuto ako magbasa ng English reading an Archie's comic book. Para matuto ako magbasa ng Tagalog, bumibili siya ng yung Star Magazine na bibili sa mga Filipino store dito sa Brunei. And pinapabasa niya sa akin yun. Hindi lang yun. Pag nagpapa-parlor siya sa mga Pinoy parlors, pinupuntahan niya. Nagbabasa din ako doon ng mga Tagalog. At ang hirap, hanggang ngayon medyo nahihirapan pa ako. Pero alam mo yun, doon ako natuto eh. And she spends time on that. She sacrifices time. And of course, teacher siya. Siguro, I guess, sa dugo niya na yun, no? Sa habit niya na yun. But yun, time talaga ang binigay niya aside from the service. Sa siblings ko naman, it's a different kind of love. Kasi silang dalawa, yung dalawang kuya ko, lumaki sila sabay. So they experience the same things.
Mas nandito sila sa Pilipinas.
Dito sila sa Pilipinas, lumaki sila sa mga tita ko, sa mga tito namin. And halos same lang talaga ang na-experience nila. Natuto sila mag-basketball, magaling sila pareho mag-basketball.
Golf.
Nag-golf sila, no? They actually have the same set of friends. Ganon talaga, ganon. At ako, marunong lang ako kumanta. Yun, marunong ako kumanta, marunong ako mag-basketball, pero hindi ako magaling. Pero, alam mo yun, iba talaga yung na-experience namin sa isa't isa.
May dynamics nila.
Oo, grabe yung dynamics nila kasi magbarkada talaga sila. Pero, when I came back noong 1998, doon ko talaga na-experience na magkaroon ng mga makapatid. Kasi, nagkikita kami for Christmas, for summer, pero one month, mga ilang weeks lang. Ito talaga for good, for life. No? So, na-experience ko na paliguan ako ng panganay namin, na-experience ko makipag-away sa kapatid kong pangalawa. Alam mo yun, maraming bagay. Pero when you look at us now, kaming tatlong magkakapatid, hindi mo rin kasi madedenay na talagang mahal namin yung isa't isa. We care for each other. And siguro similar sa inyo ni Kuya Luamil, pang-aasar din ang lambing namin. Hindi naman lagi. Most of the time, hindi naman lagi. Pero doon talaga namin na-express yung pagmamahal namin. Kasi I guess it's how we know each other. No, ganun yan for us. And that's for our immediate family lang. Immediate family lang natin. Kung pinag-usapan pa namin yung relatives na, sabog-sabog na. Kasi halos pareho lang kasi talaga. Kami maggugulo, makalat, and bardagulan.
Pareho sa atin.
Pareho. So we won't get to that. Pero I assure you, yung pagmamahal ng relatives namin sa amin, and sa isa't isa, grabe. Ang pagmamahal, love, it's true love talaga. From there, natutunan natin yung paano magmahal from our parents, from our siblings. Na pag-aralan natin yan kung paano tayo sa pag-aaruga nila sa atin. No? What about external sources?
Ikaw naman, you go.
Sige. What external sources kasi it comes from family. It comes from friends. Also, it comes from romantic relationships that we had in the past. No? So, unahin siguro natin, in passing lang naman, romantic relationships. In passing lang naman. Kasi the way that you love a person is rooted from how you felt love sa pamilya mo. No? So, kung malambing ka, may certain paglalambing din yung pamilya mo. Doesn't have to be na sobrang lambing, di ba?
And clingy.
So, I mean, for romantic relationships, I guess it's a different dynamic. Kasi, it's you expressing your love for a person. At hindi lang siya familial love. It's romantic love. And it's a different kind of love. It's intimacy. Oo, pamilya mo, intimate sila sa pagmamahal nyo sa isa't isa.
But it's a different level of intimacy.
Again, true. It's a different level of intimacy. No? So, pero it stems from that as well. Doon din kasi nauugat yun. Kung yung pagmamahal na naranasan mo, it's how you express love for your significant others. Or friends naman. I guess, for me, in my case kasi, since nung bata ako, hindi kami sobrang close sa mga kapatid. Not unlike now. I went out to the world to look for siblings na makakasabay ako. And nabuhay ako dun sa mga barkada ko sa Ayala. Very close kami ng mga barkada ko. And hanggang ngayon, although, syempre,
you don't see each other that much.
Hindi na kami masyado nagkikita as much. Pero pag nagkikita naman talaga kami, it's really something. Talagang makikita mo na as friends, we do care for each other. Asaran pa rin yan. Kasama na rin yung college friends natin. Sa college friends natin, ikaw na magkwento. Paano nga, ano yung dynamics ng pagmamahal sa natin sa college friends? Sa iba rin.
Bullying.
Bullying.
Well, yeah, more on bullying. Siguro dahil hindi naman na natin nakikita ang isa't isa madalas. Pero if magkita man tayo, hindi mo maramdaman yung
Para hindi
walang awkwardness kapag kahit ilang taon kayo hindi nagkita, ilang buwan kayo nagkita, walang awkwardness.
Normal lang.
That's normal.
I think ganun talaga sa kakaibigan. Sorry guys, I feeling ko I'm kind of stealing the show kasi marami akong sinasabi. Pero kasi ako yung mas palalabas before.
Ako kasi hindi
Oo,
Kasi hindi ako pinapayagan eh.
ako yung mas palalabas before.
Kaya hindi ka naman pinapayagan tumatakas ka.
All I can say is, based on my experience really is, you can gather a lot of people as friends. Nung bata ka, everyone can be
Your friend.
everyone.
Yeah.
Everyone can be a friend. Pero pag tumanda-tanda ka na kasi, not to say na hindi sila naging kaibigan mo, pero you tend to keep your circles tighter. Not just because. Hindi ko rin alam kung bakit eh.
Siguro-
Pero basically, it's dahil like kami nila, ng mga barkada ko doon sa South. Hindi, kasi mas madalas kami nagkikita, mas madalas nagkakasama, mas kilala namin isa't isa. Although again, yung network namin is malaki before. Ngayon na tumanda na kami, parang kami na lang din yung nagsama-sama. Pag nakikita namin yung mga kaibigan namin sa ibang village for example, uy, basta, alam mo yun, it's like parang walang gap, walang distance rather, walang distance na nangyari. Pero iba kasi pag kami lang. Hindi siya, it's not a bad thing. It's just that sometimes,
Even na hindi kayo masyado nagkikita.
sometimes your circle tends to be a little bit tighter to those na mas madalas mo naman. Yun. Frequency.
At saka di ba nasabi mo na niliit yung circle mo as you get older. Siguro dahil din naniniwala ako na may mga tao lang talagang dadaan sa buhay mo.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah, dadaan lang sila talaga for some time. And then eventually it will fade. It's not a bad thing.
No, of course
It's not a bad thing. Pero
it's actually a learning moments. Growing moments.
Siguro may mga tao lang talaga na hindi talaga sila mag-stay for the rest of your life. But then again, there are people na tumatak naman talaga sa buhay mo.
Matanda. Hanggang sa pagtanda, pinag-uusapan nyo kung paano kayo tatanda.
Yung parang,
Meron kami sa college friends natin.
parang, paano ba? Parang may dadating lang sa buhay mo for, let's say, ilang taon. Then eventually, mawawala lang talaga sila.
Siguro hindi naman kayo mag-aaway or what, di ba? Hindi naman dahil doon. Pero
Again, dumating sila sa buhay mo because of a reason. And whatever reason that is, naging masaya ka. I mean, kasi agad dumating sila sa buhay mo. And gano'n, may mga taong dadating lang sa buhay mo. And eventually, yung mga tao talagang dumating sa buhay mo hanggang sa dulo ng duluhan kasama mo.
Yung mga college friends nga namin, pag-uusapan naman paano kami tatanda eh. Na magkakasama pa rin kami, di ba? So, that's true.
Gagana pa rin kayo basta.
That's true. May mga tao talaga na dadating, turuan ka. They learn something from you too. They'll spend some time. Pero eventually, maghihiwalay kayo ng landas. Hindi ibig sabihin nag-away kayo or anything. Pero it's just destiny, you know? It's just that the path. Katulad ng pag-usapan natin sa gratefulness. I mean, sa comparisons. Every person has their own path. And they may intertwine, they may synchronize for some time.
And then
Pero
eventually
gagawin din. Diba? There are a lot of friends who stay. You can meet a lot of friends.
a lot of
Pero
people, they can become your friend.
Your circle will tend to be tighter as you grow because of frequency. And I guess may ganun talaga eh. Ganun lang talaga I guess yung it's hard to explain kung bakit. But I guess it's just fate. It's just like that. No, we don't have to go through that. Kasi explain pa, hindi mo explain yun. Now with friends and with romantic with lovers, no, magkakaibang dynamics, dimensions ng pagmamahal yan.
You can be a friend of yung naging past relationship.
Pero ang isa sa mga pinaka-importante talaga before you go on loving anyone, either intimately or maybe platonically. So to lang, sometimes we forget
to love ourselves.
We forget self-love. No? And pinaka-importante yan kasi I'm a firm believer that hindi mo pwedeng sabihin na talagang nagmahal ka or hindi mo nga pakita yung tunay mong paraan ng pagmamahal if you can't love yourself. Kung yung sarili mo nga, hindi mo mahal. And everyone goes through this. Everyone goes through. Siguro anong memory mo na nakalimutan mo na mag-self? Do you have a memory like that? Or na-experience ka ba na gano'n? Or maybe if you can share a story na about self-love.
For me, parang wala akong maalala na inano ko yung sarili ko na parang mas uunahin ko yung ibang tao. I mean, hindi naman sa
Mo selfish.
Hindi, nauunahin ko yung...
Self-love naman isn't about, unahin ko muna sarili ko. It's
Hindi.
about that.
Yeah, I know.
It's about reminding yourself or remembering that you are important. Importante ka rin sa sarili mo at sa mga tao.
Sige, you go for me.
This is just my own perception. No? Para sa akin kasi, self-love is very important. Dahil, kung paano mo mahalin ang sarili mo, it's somehow, in some way, it's also the way how you can express love towards another person. And if you forget your worth, if you forget your importance in this world, hindi mo rin mapapansin na yung mga taong nag-express na pagmamahal sa'yo, it won't be as important to you. Diba? It won't be important to you. There are a lot of challenges in a person's life when it comes to self-love, and no one can really master. Kahit yung masters of the world, yung sinasabi nila na yung mga may self-help books dyan, or, you know, they have days, they have moments wherein sometimes they forget they have to love themselves. Diba? They can get caught up in anything. Fame, money, power, whatever. Women, mga ganyan, wealth. Pero it's also, I think it's also important to remember that self-love doesn't mean being selfish. It's about remembering or reminding yourself that you are also important in this world. That you are being loved and you are being taken care of by other people. May pagmamahal ang ibang tao sa'yo. You are important to other people as well. And sometimes, nakakalimutan natin yun because of problems that we face, stress, anxiety, depression, lahat na yan. And I know that all too well. I know it all too well. And I have a lot of experiences about it. And sometimes talaga nakakalimutan mo. I guess yung pinaka-turning point ko was when I had these realizations na pinag-usapan natin in last episode. Pero, you know, again, no one can truly master self. Pero, it's about the habit. It's about practicing self. Paano mo ba marirealize sarili mo na about self-love? It's a hard topic, guys. It's a hard topic.
Sobra. Parang kasi sa akin, parang self-love is whenever na feeling ko na I'm in doubt sa sarili ko. I always make sure na comfort ko yung sarili ko na thinking na tao lang ako.
Right.
Na nagkakamali din ako. There are times kasi na parang feeling ko na parang ito na naman, mali na naman ako. Ano na naman gagawin ko? There are times na sobrang tanga ba ako? Ba't hindi ko to ginawa? Ba't hindi ko siya ginawa? Dapat pala ito yung ginawa ko. Ang daming dumadaan, nagko-cross sa utak ko.
Right.
There are times na ganun.
But then again, to anyone.
To
everyone.
Kahit gano'n ka pa kayaman, kahit gano'n ka pa, kung tingin mo kompleto ka na sa buhay.
The more that you have, the more things that you have in your life, the more na magkakaroon ka ng moments of self-doubt. Forget yourself.
Na parang, ginawa ko naman yung dapat kong tingin na tama, pero bakit ito pa rin yung naging turnout? But then, at the end of the day, parang kung papalamon ka dun sa mga thoughts, at di mo kayang labanan yun, everything will vanish. Inner demons yan. Yeah. Kumbaga parang, like ikaw, di ba? You mentioned earlier na this last topic natin is like depression and all. Paano pagka nagpalamon din ako sa depression mo? Wala tayong...
Fighting your own battles kasi diba? Is a form of self-love.
Yeah, di ba? Parang saan tayo pupulutin?
Agree. Depression is a serious MF. Di ba? Mahirap siyang kalaban. And sometimes, the fact na lumalaban ka every day, nilalabanan mo yung thoughts na yun, it's a form of self-love. So in truth kasi maraming klaseng self-love. It can be as deep as fighting your inner demons every day to make sure that, aside from living, to make sure that you can function well and you can function the way society is expecting you to. There are self-love na, hindi mababaw.
Ka lang.
Agree. Hindi siya mababaw, pero kailangan siya Diba? Self-love lang. Gusto ko magpamasahe, pamasahe ako. Pagupit ako. Bili
Like
ako
what you always say.
Oo.
Ganun what always tell me na parang,
paspadi ka
mas
naman.
baka.
Diba?
You deserve it.
You deserve it. Kasi ako, I'm a firm believer of self. I'm not a master. Hirap na hirap pa rin ako. Pero I'm a firm believer of when you buy something for yourself, or basically when you invest in yourself, regardless kung nag-invest ka in classes, invest in your haircut, bumili ka ng damit, sapatos, bumili ka ng something for your collection, maglaro ka ng video games for yourself. It's a form of self-love. Wala, totoo yun. It's a form of video games. That's self-love. It's a form of self-love kasi you're giving yourself time. Binibigyan mo ng oras sa sarili mo to enjoy yourself. And regardless kung sa 100 pa kayo magkakasama mag-shop, the point is, kung ano man yung binili mo sa sarili mo and it makes you happy, and then your inner self
will be
will be happy as well. Again, may mga malalalim na ways of expressing self-love, and there are those that sa tingin nyo, hindi naman siya mababaw, but simple ways. I guess that's the right term. Simple ways of showing that you love yourself. Treat yourself to ice cream. I mean, don't be so stingy to yourself na nakakalimutan mo na yung trabaho mo. Kaya ka nagtatrabaho really. Para to live life. To live life. Nagtatrabaho tayo, hindi lang para makakain tayo sa bawat araw, but also to live life. So sometimes, steal a couple of thousands sa savings mo. Spend it on yourself. Bili ka ng whatever. Punta ka sa spa. Paspa ka. So, paspa sa Korean spa.
Ayoko na mainit.
Ayun mo talaga yun. Alam mo yun, basta feel like a king or queen.
Just for a day.
Just for a day. And that will also help it, in your practice of self-love. Yun talaga. And, pag ramdaman mo na yung self-love na yan, it's also connected to how you love your family, your parents, your siblings, how you love your friends, and of course, how you love your significant. Kasi lahat yan connected. Sabi ko nga kanina, love is universal, but love is also interconnected. They're interconnected. So, the moment that you learn how to love yourself, it means that you can also freely and wholeheartedly love others. So, ganun lang naman yun.
Cliche nga no?
Cliche. Pero, I mean, happy Valentine's Pero, it's not just one day. Expressing love.
Sabi mo nga, every day for you is a Valentine. So, kaya hindi siya nasi-celebrate ng Valentine's Day.
Hindi ako nag-celebrate ng Valentine's Day. Hindi siya dahil di ako naniniwala. Pero for me kasi, again, to be able to express my love for her, it's an everyday. Though, kung pagluto ko lang siya, gisingin ko lang siya, yung mga ganun tipong simpleng bagay lang, it's a way for me to express my love. And I don't need Valentine's Day to give her flowers or buy her anything for that matter. Pag gusto ko lang siya bilan ng something, I do. Ganun lang naman
yun. Pero natatandaan mo, sabi ko sa'yo, pero syempre I want to experience naman Valentine's Day.
Ginagawa ko naman yun.
Kaya
nga natuto na ako mag-celebrate ng Valentine's Day. Isang araw lang naman sa isang buong taon. So why not? Hindi, why not?
Reklamo ka ba?
So, anyway, again, really, at ulitin ko lang sinabi ko, love is a universal language. And it is also interconnected. It is also intertwined to any kind of love that you feel. So, once you love yourself, you can freely and wholeheartedly love those around you.
Yeah, parang mas masarap kasi magmahal kapag natanggap mo na yung sarili mo. Diba? Parang
Agree.
wala ka ng hesitation sa sarili mo. Hindi ka mahihirapan na ipakita kung ano yung ikaw dun sa tao. Sa pamilya mo, sa kaibigan mo, sa sarili. I mean, your significant other. It's really more on acceptance, brah.
Acceptance first. That's it for episode 4. I hope you enjoyed the topic and I hope you were able to learn something from us. Please share in the comments what you think of the topic. Share sa comments din kung paano kayo nag-express ng love para sa isa't isa, sa significant others mo, sa friends mo, family, yourself, most importantly. And feel free to suggest topics that you want us to talk about.
I have one more thing.
may one more thing. Alam ko
Yeah.
may last na yun.
Hindi.
Kinasal kami, yun yung naging love language ko. So,
Even
asawa.
even before naman.
You.
Love language mo is touch
Ikaw, ano
and...
yung love language?
Love, touch and what?
Touch and service.
Okay.
O ikaw?
Ako time eh. Diba? Time.
Ano pa? Yun lang? Time lang?
Service.
Sabagay. Service. Tama. Service. I agree. That's it for, alam mo, ang haba ng outro kanina, tapos minutol mo naman. So again, ulitin ko lang hindi siya marunong mag-ending.
Sorry.
So ulitin ko lang, no? Please share your comments sa comment sections ng YouTube or Spotify. Share stories of love, paano ka magmahal, paano mo mahalin sarili mo, well, more important yun. And feel free to suggest any topics you think or you want us to touch on for future episodes, diba? Please like and follow our YouTube page and our Spotify page, and sana ulit-ulitin yung mga episodes na kailangan pa namin ng numbers. So, pero again, thank you very much for joining us. Kung anong oras man kayo nanonood, kung kailan pa naman kayo nanonood, I hope you're able we were able to enrich somehow, at least, your life. And so, yeah, episode 4 of Live Period, Feeling Love, over. This is Chino.
It's Lea.
And happy Love Month. And kilig. Cutie. Love you all. Bye-bye.